Yeah, just quickly say this. Massive spoilers for Godzilla vs. Kong ahead. This is my genuine reactions, like first impressions. I just got home from watching it, and man, I loved it. This one's getting spoilers, and I do have a proper Tank Talks Whatever episode in the works for it already. This is not it. This is meant to be edited quickly and done really easily. I might even have this done, like, early morning. But yes, Godzilla vs. Kong was absolutely amazing. I loved it. It is everything I hoped for. Like, there's just so much of it I loved. Like, it wasn't mediocre, it wasn't just okay or downright horrible. It was amazing. The action was just so good. The human plot lines, Madison, Russell, Bernie, and the dude who went with Madison, our trio, that team. Yeah, the human subplots, they weren't the best, but they definitely were the best in the franchise so far. Well, they were the best in the franchise, but they weren't really amazing, but they were good. And I love them, how they traveled with the monsters, how Madison and them uncovered the plot of Mechagodzilla and all that. And oh, can we just talk about Mechagodzilla? His design, everything about him, I love it. He's just so fierce and so scary. He's awesome. He's awesome. He's so cool. And I was honestly expecting us to get, 3 minutes of footage of him where we had, 5-6 minutes of him, and the entire movie was building up to him. He did not disappoint. He was amazing. Oh, and then the Gia and Nathan plot line of exploring the Hollow Earth with Kong. That was amazing too. I loved that, how the royal axe, the axe that Kong had, gravity inversion with the whole thing with gravity inversion in the Hollow Earth. And the Hollow Earth, that was amazing. All the titans we got to see and how it looked. It's not scientifically possible, and they knew that, but it was awesome. It was just amazing. The action, oh my goodness, don't get me started on the action. Oh, it was so good. Godzilla, Kong, Mechagodzilla, they all have their own really cool fighting styles. And it was so good. And just or in the finale where Godzilla and Kong team up against Mechagodzilla. Oh, that was awesome. The action was so great, and just and it's like how Mechagodzilla just beamed that giant skull crawler in half. Oh, and Godzilla and Kong were first fighting in the sea, that Sana, I can't speak. Yeah, it's late at night. It's 11 o'clock now, and I'm gonna try and get this up at 1. Yeah. Oh, I loved it. Oh, please, I can't. I just loved it. It was amazing. And I loved how Kong, we had a way where he could sort of communicate with the audience through the sign language thing he had with Gia. Whole thing with Kong and Gia, that was good. Now they sort of did miss out a bit on how whole thing with Kong and the native tribes. There definitely was some missed potential, but I still loved it. There was so much they did right. So many great references to the originals. Humor, it was pretty good. It wasn't bad or forced. It was really enjoyable. Yeah, I just thought it was so amazing. I've been waiting for this movie for years. I saw Godzilla 2014 on Redbox, and ever since then I've been a Godzilla fan. And when I heard about King of the Monsters and the whole universe thing, I was hooked immediately. Because Godzilla and Kong is a rivalry which has been in existence for over 50 years now. And it's so cool seeing them finally do it again after what? It's been, almost 60 years? Almost 60, yeah. And they did it justice. It was so worth it. And, I saw Godzilla vs. Kong in theaters and on the big screen, all that. It was just so good. And And the amount of detail and the CGI, the visual effects, oh, that was so good too. Oh, I loved it. It felt so evenly, like, well split between the monsters and the humans. Felt like half the movie was monster, half the movie was humans, and like it was pretty well split. No, yeah, I might do some nitpicking in my Tank Talks whatever video on it, but I still loved it. Like, I want to emphasize that this was amazing. And, like, I'm not even exaggerating here or anything. Like, I loved it. I came home from watching it and immediately was like, oh, this is amazing. Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, but I think that's not the rant video. I'm tired. Yep.